Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emivet and today's video is about makeup tutorial. We're kind of stepping aside from fashion and clothes. Now this video is just for beginners. So people that usually mess up their eyeliner, their eyebrows, their foundation, even lipstick. But if you're a pro, don't watch this video. If you can do your makeup really good, don't watch this video either. Now I'm gonna show you just basic things. We're not gonna go crazy and we're not gonna look like Beyonce at the end of this video, so don't have high expectation. This is just for beginners. Okay, let's start. So I'm gonna start with my eyebrows, then I'm gonna do my eyeshadows, and then I'm gonna do foundation and the rest of the face. Now some people do the foundation first and then the eyeshadows, but then they like cover their face like this. This is too much work, so I'm just gonna do the eyeshadows first and then the face. But first thing first, eyebrows. So first I'm gonna brush it both sides, and I'm gonna use an eyebrow pencil to kind of go kind of enhance the outside of it. So I'm gonna use it on the bottom, on top, and on the side, and then I'm gonna fill it in with a deep brow. Is that how they call it? A deep brow gel, yeah. So the pencil that I'm using is from my bestie Miriam K Beauty. You guys should buy her products. So okay, so it's like this. Oh my god, it's like being a real makeup artist. Okay, so this is that. And then this is the deep brow gel. If you can see it. And it's this color. Oh my god, focus. Okay. And it's called, okay, well, a dark brown. Nice name. Oh, another thing. When you actually start with your eyebrows, don't ever start from here and go, because that way it just gives you like this cubic shape, and we don't want that. I see a lot of girls do that. It's just not cute, you know. Just make it look natural and don't do too much. So not bad. Now we're gonna use a highlighter to enhance the eyebrows. Now, I used to have a highlighter for my eyebrows, but I lost it in New York a year and a half ago. I didn't lose it, actually. My friend accidentally took it. So Esther, if you see this, bring it back, bitch. I'm just kidding. You can keep it. So I'm just gonna use my foundation. I'm gonna use this. It's by Fenty Beauty, and I'm gonna use this big brush. We're not supposed to use a big brush for the eyebrows, but this is not a professional makeup tutorial, so we can do whatever we want to do. So basically just go around it, and for God's sake, do not go all the way from here and go and don't blend it good, because some girls will have it like the highlighter all the way here, and it's just not cute, personally, you know. But you do you. Now we're gonna move on to the eyeshadows. Now for this part, you will need more than one brush. Before, my friend showed me how to do eyeshadows. I was like, why do all these girls need million brushes? Like, I was like, oh, one brush is enough, or two, maximum three, but no, you need a lot. So for now, we'll use just 3, okay? And I'll show you why. So I'm gonna use, I wanted to use only one color, like bright blue. I usually use this, but we're here to learn, so I'm gonna use 2 different shades and just blend them and show you how it comes out. What a pretty palette! I just want to show you my palette, but I use the blue a lot. So anyways, we're gonna use this for the purposes of this video. And for my base, I'm gonna use this light brown, and on top of it I'm gonna use like maybe black. Actually no, I'm gonna use this, like a darker brown. Almost looks the same, but well, we'll see. So I'm gonna start with this side brush, and I'm gonna apply the shadow all over slowly, and not just like you're in a hurry, you know. Start from here and just patiently go outwards. Okay, now we're gonna do the darker shade. We're gonna use this. Okay, now I don't go all the way to the previous shade, but I put it at least I'll say just a little bit below, so we can have space to blend them in, both shades. So I'm gonna leave it like that, and then I'm gonna take a different brush, a different one from the two that I used, and I'm just gonna blend it. I guess the secret of makeup is blending. So this is a clean one. Just go in the middle between them and just go like this. That way you kind of blend it and it doesn't look you know, off. See? Okay, so now I'm gonna do my foundation and contouring and all those fun complicated stuff. So there's different ways to put it. Some people draw, some people do all these different shapes. You just do you know, you can Google it and see, or do what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start with the darker one and apply it here. Wakanda forever. Okay, that's it. Now we're gonna use different blending sponges, one for the darker shade, one for the lighter shade, and it's just about blending. Let's start with this. Now we'll move on to the actual foundation. From Naked, I'm gonna use this little brush. I mean, it used to be longer, it just got broken. So with this, you just apply it everywhere. And this is my first time using this, so hopefully it will come out good and not ashy or I don't know, something else. I'm gonna try, I have a concealer from Fenty Beauty, so it's number 430. So I'm gonna try mixing this with what I bought, and hopefully it won't be too white, if you know what I mean. Okay, so the way it looks in the mirror, it looks good. Like it's all blended, it looks even, and I feel like it looks good. Now, hopefully it looks like that in the camera too. You know those days when you're like, wow, it looks so good, and you take a selfie, and then you see yourself and you look like a nightmare? Hopefully I won't have this scenario right now. So now I'm gonna use a powder from Bare Minerals to to just put it on top of my foundation. And I'm gonna use this huge brush. Now, for you that don't know, because I used to not know that, but whenever you have those little holes, you're supposed to put it here in the cap and then use it. I didn't know that. Somebody told me that a long time ago. That way you can kind of monitor how much you put on. So that's it with that. So now we're gonna move on to the blush. I'm gonna use a blush from Bare Minerals as well. This color is called Warmth, and the previous one is Warm Tan. Wow, they couldn't think of like different names. Warm. Okay, and I'm gonna use a different brush for that. So for me, I don't have like big cheekbones that you can really notice, so I go like this to kind of see where I need to put it. So that's it with that, and next we're gonna move on to a highlighter. This is my favorite part. If I could find the right brush. Okay, so for the highlighter, I know girls use that little brush that goes like this and they just go like that. Well, I don't have that, so I am gonna use this little brush. So the highlighter that I'm using is from God knows where. It's broken. It's really strong anyway, so I'm gonna use a really mild tapping, and then I'm gonna blend it. You see, makeup, it's all about blending. Oh my god. Okay. Here, gently, and then so after I'm done with that, I'm gonna use a little bigger brush to kind of blend it in, like here and here, just in the middle, in between them, gently, and that's it. That should be enough. I'm not shining enough. No. Let's add a little bit more. Another thing I do, if I mess up in between steps, I just add whatever I need to add, like add more foundation if I need to, or blush, or whatever it is, you know. In this case, I think I need more foundation because I think I got too much highlighter in the front part. Okay, so that should be sufficient. Okay, now we're gonna put a highlighter in the nose as well, just like right here. Now we're gonna move on to do my mascara. I'm gonna use this by Essence, that's how you pronounce it. It's called I Love Extreme. This mascara cost only $4, and it's like the best I've ever used in my life. Literally, I have two. So one of them is done, like I finished it almost, and the other one is kind of new one. Now the reason I have both of them here, it's because I usually go with the new one to give it volume, and then I go with the old one, which is like almost done and there's nothing here. I usually clean this too to make sure there is nothing on there, and then I kind of like brush it after I use the first one. That way it opens it up, because you know when you use a new mascara, it kind of sticks together. Or you can do that, or you can use a toothpick, which is an option too. So now when I do the top part, I kind of like twist it and close my eyes as I do it, and just keep twisting. That way it gives it more volume. You see, it's a little bit like sticking. Don't you worry. Now we'll use the old one. Looks so good. we're done with the mascara. Looks good, huh? I love this mascara. You guys can get it at Ulta. $4. Okay. Now, I keep seeing on different makeup tutorials that people put like a darker shade under their eye, like a dark eyeshadow shade. I'm not sure what it does, but it makes it look good. So I'm gonna do the same. I probably should have done it before the mascara, but you know, we're learning here. So just like this, gently, don't grab it or don't put too much, because we are tired of fixing stakes here. Okay, next I'm gonna do my lipstick. So I'm debating actually between this color and this color. Let's debate together. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna go with the nude. Okay, so I'm gonna use the shade that's called Brown Sugar, and it's from Kylie Cosmetics. Hate on her as much as you want, but her matte liquid lipsticks are really, really, really good and have a lot of colors. So we're gonna start from the middle. Oh, wait, one more thing. I'm gonna mix it actually with this color. It's like a dark brown by MAC. It's called Sin. So I'm gonna mix it a little bit because this is really, really, really light compared to my skin tone. So I'm gonna mix it to make it look more natural, I would say, for my color. And every time I put lipstick, I try to go a little bit over my actual line to give it this like little like bigger sexy look, and it works. Now, if you don't want to have lipstick on your teeth, so make sure you kind of wipe the inside of it, just a little bit. You don't want to be standing next to a cutie and then be like while your whole teeth are like dark. Good. Okay, so we're done at last. This video took me longer than what I thought it would take me. I guess because I was talking in between and I was recording it, I guess. But it looks okay. No, it looks good. What am I talking about? It actually looks good. I thought I would mess up the foundation. Watch it look bad in the camera, but here looking at it in my mirror, it looks good. In this mirror. How you doing? It's like good ass makeup. Hopefully it looks like that in the camera too, and I don't look too ashy or too white or have spots where I didn't blend it right. But as I said, I'm not a professional makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, period, you know. I'm just a regular schmegler girl from Sacramento. So that's it. Leave a comment if you liked it, if you have questions. I'm gonna leave some information about the products that I use in the description box. And that's it. See you next time.